That junk look wow. There go Benny.
Let me tell you about burnt down Benny. He ain't have nothing. He ain't even have a penny. Nothing but a plot. He was right outside the city till he met a group of siblings that were in the money getting.
In 2020, my siblings and I combined our stimulus checks and bought a car.
Yeah, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
The Treppers own, manage, and maintain 20 plus doors. Given the game by our dad, he taught us generational knowledge creates generational wealth.
Learn with us the do's and don'ts of real estate and property management.
You've been to the Bando. Now, let us introduce you to the Trep.
Welcome to season 2 of Trep Out the Bando.
Boy, you pulling off the diamond plate?
Yo, mosquitoes out here, bro.
We don't like them skeeters.
Get him.
Spin the block on them.
Spin him. It's an off right here.
They see Trep Out the Bando right here in front of you. We setting our mind to dissecting a dinosaur.
As y'all can see, we here at the Bando. Timmy in the background.
It's doo-doo, man.
It's doo-doo, man. But real talk, that's like old rust and sediment from us rolling it around and trying to figure out where we was gonna put it. And look at that. I'm definitely finna put on my PPE. You feel me? Like, I don't even want it to mess up the truck,
It can't mess
bro.
up the merch.
All right, let's get it. I got my metal cut-off blade. We about to dissect this boy. In Trepisode 2 of Season 2, we replaced this old leaky water heater with a new Tankless one that will provide endless hot water. Follow the link at the end of this video to check out that episode. The process of dissecting this water heater took about 45 minutes, and it was harder than it looks. We learned that there are 3 main layers to get through before you're inside. Our most useful tools were the grinder, pairs of pliers, and odd enough, a hammer. We want to take a sec to thank the sponsor of this video. Absolutely nobody. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because you all we got.
That's probably it, because that's all I cut.
We've entered Season 2 of Trep Out the Bando, and we're focusing on the entrepreneurship element this season, which means we're not going to be at a bando very often. But young Trep assumed you all would miss it, so he suggested we take this water heater and have a little fun at Timmy with the Stimmy. Many of you know we own the Quadruplex you see behind us. Free and clear, no debt attached. But it is in one of the most difficult places to market. Put yourself in our shoes. What would you do with a Bando quad inside of a Bando neighborhood? Seriously, tell us. Sometimes our comment section puts us on game.
We did it, y'all. We dissected the water heater. We dissected the dinosaur. How do you feel?
I didn't think we was gonna get through it.
I know.
We used up 3 metal cutting blades, a 6-inch and 2 4-inches, grinding them all the way down till there was nothing but nubs.
Nothing.
And we had to, originally we wanted to do a burrito or a Subway bun and just open it on up.
Right.
But we had to switch gears and just go for a rectangle. And we didn't even get through all 4 sides. We did 3, and we scored the bottom just to make that area a little weaker so we could bend it back, use it like a hinge. But I haven't even had a chance to look inside it yet.
Yeah, you need to look in. I want you to see what you had just
Man, it was so
replaced
treacherous
and
when
why.
we first opened it up because it's like the black stuff was oozing out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know
What
what's
was that?
behind here. I don't know if this is mold water. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I had to just keep adding additional layers of PPE to the point where now I'm pretty much fully suited. But I think I'm glad we got through it. Let me see what's going on the inside of this puppy.
Right.
You know what's crazy? It's very simple to understand.
Yeah, the heating elements.
Yeah, like you can see
The bottom
there's
heating
a
element.
bottom and top heating element. And then what they call this, I think this is called like an anode rod or something. And this is basically like a sacrificial piece of metal that's inserted in here so that as corrosion starts to begin, it'll attract to this first as opposed to corroding any other areas of metal. And then, and I believe this can be removed and replaced, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
This little thing right here, I don't know what that is. Where does it even come from?
That little, is that like a heat sensor? Is that like a thermostat?
Probably a thermometer of sorts.
Yeah.
But it's pretty basic, right?
Yeah, it is.
Now that we look at it, it's like, okay, we know that the cold water comes in, fills up the tank. And then once it's heated and you turn on the water, the pressure pushes it out of the hot. And it's pretty much just an open container with a 2-inch layer of insulation and then an outer housing with a few access panels and relief valves. But now here's another thing to consider. The bottom and the top of this are about 8 times thicker than this wall.
Yeah.
Like when I hit it with a hammer, I already knew there was no chance. Yeah, we was getting hit with all kind of juices and stuff. Yeah, we was. Look at this though, but think about it. We haven't done anything. Look at the color of this water.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything to cause this. This is just innately inside of it.
Right.
So your hot water, if it doesn't pass through a filter first, this is
It's going through
ultimately,
that.
some of this is in all of the water that hits your body. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, this is a filter commercial. Get the filter for your house to go into your hot water heater and change it regularly.
Very much so. Very much so. Like, and you can even get different types of filters so that they're like filtering more than just the hot water heater. You could get one to filter your entire house. So before the water ever even has to fill this up, coming in the main, you can have it filtered, you know?
Right.
That's what the filter that we installed is designed to do. Cut down on this. Because see, you got a giant tank. We see how wide open this is. This is nothing but a giant water reservoir with a few heating elements.
Right.
The tankless water heater doesn't have all this space in it. So really just this collection right here, what we see in this one area of the wall, if that built up inside those small elements, the tankless is ruined, you know? So you gotta filter the tankless more so than anything else, because this can happen way too quick.
Right.
So
We did it, y'all. We kept our word. We dissected a dinosaur. You can see the layers of the epidermis. You can see the innards.
Yep.
The gizzards. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas.
Now we gotta clean up.
Yeah, facts. All right, let's clean up.